Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt, and I'm going to teach you how to make a metal material after you've already painted a certain bodybuilder. In this case, I used Arnold Schwarzenegger's body, and I used a headshot of Channing Tatum from G.I. Joe and a whole lot of other movies. What I did was I put Channing Tatum's head on because he honestly looks a little bit more like Colossus, in my opinion, than Arnold Schwarzenegger does. So, what I do pretty much, I painted the portraits down, kind of gave his head a plasticky feel. Obviously, does not look anything like hair at all up there. Kind of like a wetsuit cap. So, what I did from here was I went up to image at the top, adjustments, curves, or as you can see, you can also select Control M. Now, the reason I went with this is because the pictures were outside in the sun. So all of the shadow was cast on the bottom. Now you'll notice on a lot of metallic material, the shadows or the bottoms have a lot of reflected light from the ground. You'll notice that a lot, like on cars driving by and things like that. So the darkest areas here are going to be more on the bottom. So what I do here on the curves, I take the darkest area, which is going to be on the very left, bring it all the way up. Obviously, this does not look anything like metal at all. I just turn the whole picture white. But then what I do is I bring some middle tones down to absolute black. From there, it's kind of just playing with it a little bit. You don't want any of these real flat spots here. You want everything to kind of go together. So now you notice here it's already starting to kind of look like metal here. Now just kind of play around. I don't like some of those mid-tones quite as bright as they are. I do want some of these other tones kind of up a little more. Again, try and keep that from getting too flat. Now, another little trick I like, bring some other midtones all the way up. Now, you'll notice, got a nice little reflective feel to it. Okay, now, some of this area in here is still too dark, and you'll notice some of that got flat down there at the bottom. Now, here you can see it's a pretty decent Colossus to go off of. It's got nice, really light areas and really dark areas. Now, I'm going to keep that. Now, something you'll notice when we go here, perfect white. Well, almost perfect white. 251 is close enough to 255. So, perfect white and almost, well, there, yeah, perfect black. Yeah, so we got all the values in there. So from here, there's just a few little touch-ups. What I like to do is add a layer in, and I like a soft brush, and from there, just want to keep the highlights on the bottoms here, but this isn't necessarily the bottom of anything, so I would darken this up in this area here. So from here, I would all the way brighten up some of this on the bottom here, you'll see, and pretty much that is it. I mean, it's that simple. Just play with the curves a little bit, and eventually you'll come out with something you like a lot. Like around here, emphasize some of the outline around his head. Maybe get a little more in here, things like that. And like that area I just plain don't like, so As you can see, not as much touch-ups as trying to paint a whole, you know, a whole painting made out of metal. That can get pretty complex. For me, it is a lot easier to start with something that is skin, because me personally, I'm a whole lot better at drawing skin than metal. So I just thought this was a pretty simple way to do it. So like it if you like it, don't if you don't. It's just kind of a little cheat sheet option. Thank you guys for watching. You have a great day.